Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I am super excited because today I'm going to be showing off my crystal collection to you guys. I have been collecting crystals for probably about 7+ years now, and I'm super obsessed. I love crystals so much. So I thought, you know what? I'm talking about my spiritual journey, so might as well show you guys something that is very important to me. I do have a very good variety of crystals here, as well as shapes. So I'm super excited to show you guys and talk to you guys about that, especially like when it comes to like what crystals are good for and how you can use them when you work with them and how they can improve you and your soul overall. Okay, you guys, so there are a variety of crystal shapes out there, but the ones that I have with me right now are spheres. I have them in raw, and then I have eggs, I have palm stones, I have towers, and then I have hearts. Spheres represent energy all around. So you guys can think of it as like a little ball of light, and it's so cute. Look at how adorable this little crystal is here. So sweet. I love spheres the most, and towers as well. I think I love spheres because I'm a gay boy and they look like balls, so I mean, would only make sense, right? And then we have the crystals in the raw form. Since it is the crystal in the purest form, this is what makes the crystal the strongest. I actually call this guy Alien Heart because it's just so beautiful and it's so big, and I love it. The next shape is the pyramid. So this is what the crystal pyramids look like. Pyramids represent intently focusing the energy. So you guys can always think of it as a little light shooting up from the tip of the point here. So whatever the crystal represents, focus that energy and focus on the energy coming up the crystal and shooting all the way up into the universe. And then we have our hearts. Hearts are going to represent love across all space and time. So hearts are definitely good for healing. Also, two hearts come in various sizes, so you can even put some in your pocket as well. The next crystal shape that I have here is an egg. And eggs represent balance and healing. The next shape that I have here is the palm stone, or also known as a worry stone. And palm stones are good for grounding and healing. So you can also put palm stones in your pocket as well, and they do come in various sizes as well. The last shape that I have here is the tower. These guys are my favorite. I tend to get pulled towards spheres and towers represent energy amplifiers. So basically you can think of it as like a really big battery. So super beautiful. Look how that just shines. So I am going to go ahead and get ready to show you guys. We're going to do a whole different angle here. So I'm going to close my blinds and I'm going to record on my phone because I feel like my phone will be better for this because my camera's like kind of We're going to do a whole switch up right now. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so the first crystal that we have here is amethyst. Now amethyst is going to be a very purpley crystal. Amethyst is good for encouraging connection and love with others and yourself. It's a good crystal that offers protection, spiritual wisdom, and it can relieve stress and also help you open your third eye. So if that sounds like something that you need, amethyst is definitely the crystal for you. So on to the next one. Okay guys, so for our next crystal we have sodalite. Super cute here. I have it in the raw and then the sphere. So sodalite brings order and calmness, truth and intuition, and also brings emotional balance and enhances self-esteem, self-acceptance, as well as self-trust. I have two very beautiful pieces here. I think I got this guy on Etsy. I actually got both of these guys on Etsy and they're so cute. I got this one recently and he's just so adorable. It reminds me of Earth without like the green in it. It's super cute adorable. I love it. Okay guys, so for our next crystal, we have selenite. So I have selenite in the tower as well as the sphere. Selenite also comes in like a flat tab as well, and you can actually charge your other crystals on top of your selenite because selenite acts as a cleanser. So selenite is good for healing other crystals, and it promotes peace, calm, and mental clarity as well as well-being. It assists judgment and insight. Selenite is definitely a good crystal to revamp everything, if you will. And it's also really cheap as well, you guys. This tower is pretty damn tall, and I think I got this for $22 at my local crystal store, as well as this sphere here. Just for a size comparison, let's go back to my sodalite crystal here. This is how big the crystals compare. So definitely a very big size, and I think I paid like $20 for this as well. So selenite is an affordable crystal. If selenite is something that piques your interest, definitely look into it. The next crystal I have for you is the tiger's eye. I have tiger's eye in palmstone as well as the sphere, and look at how beautiful this is, you guys. Look at how gorgeous tiger's eye is. This is exactly why I wanted to use my phone, because I feel like my camera lens can't really do this, but look how gorgeous, like it shimmers. So tiger's eye is good for growing confidence and strength. It helps you get grounded and also helps you find motivation, and it wards off negative energy as well. A lot of people tend to wear tiger's eye. I actually have an amulet coming that is in tiger's eye, but I have not yet received it, and I purchased both of these on Etsy as well. So if tiger's eye sounds like a crystal that piques your interest, I definitely encourage you to look more into it. The next crystal, one of my favorite, is obsidian. So I have the obsidian in the tower, the egg, as well as the sphere. Now, obsidian is going to be good for blocking psychic attacks. It will help with relieving mental stress as well as creating a shield from negativity. It also absorbs negativity as well, and it is good for blocking out mental stress. I think it is always good to have an obsidian in every room of the house. When it comes to having obsidian, I definitely suggest you guys having obsidian at your front door to the left. It's a spiritual tip that when people walk in, their energy is what follows them. So when you have black obsidian next to your nearest entryway, then you allow that crystal to quickly suck in that negative energy of the person. This egg here is one of my favorites, you guys, because she has two eyes. And on this side, her eye just shines so beautifully. Look at how purple that is. Black obsidian is definitely one of my favorite crystals. So if this crystal sounds like something that you guys need, I definitely suggest you going and doing some research and definitely getting yourself some as well. Okay, so a favorite for everyone is the rose quartz. So rose quartz is a good crystal to work with for healing your heart. Rose quartz is good for balancing emotional health, and it helps you release emotional blockages. It can also open up your heart on all levels. So if you are wanting to open your heart or heal your heart from the past of any pain, I definitely recommend working with rose quartz. I have it both in the tower as well as the raw piece. I do have a heart, but it's actually really small, but I really want a sphere. So hopefully in the future, fingers crossed, I will be able to get a very beautiful sized sphere. But yes, rose quartz for you if you are wanting to heal your heart. The next crystal that we have here, and it is actually a very popular one, it is the clear quartz. Clear quartz is just what it sounds like. So clear quartz is good for mental clarity. It can help with emotional stability, and it is also used as a protective stone. It can be used to amplify your psychic abilities and can help you focus on your manifestations. So I definitely recommend a couple of pieces of clear quartz, because if you guys are wanting to take a dive into your psychic abilities, clear quartz is definitely a powerful crystal that can make that happen for you. The next crystal we have here is the yellow topaz, and look how gorgeous this little guy is here. Look at that shimmer, you guys. This little crystal reminds me of a planet. I don't know why, it's just super cute. The spheres are absolutely adorable. But yellow topaz is good for providing inner peace and calmness to the mind. It brings happiness and eradicates negativity and evil. It provides relief from depression, worries, and regrets from the past. So if yellow topaz sounds like a crystal that you could work with, I definitely recommend you doing more research and seeing if this little guy can help you. The next crystal, the one that I actually just purchased and received not too long ago, is the blue kyanite. Blue kyanite is good for balancing emotions as well as helping connect with your intuitive abilities and helping you recall dreams. And this crystal can also help open your third eye chakra, helping you find clarity. So I definitely recommend, look how like sparkly this guy is. He's so beautiful, so gorgeous, and he comes on a cute little stand too. I purchased this guy on Etsy for cheap. I think he was only like $8. So definitely a very cute crystal, and if you can see yourself working with blue kyanite, I definitely recommend it because it is a very powerful stone. This crystal is actually named after a famous artist, and it is the Picasso Jasper. Picasso Jasper attracts positive people and encourages healthy friendships. It also promotes clarity and breaks through any blockages that we may have. So I definitely recommend picking up some Picasso Jasper if this crystal resonates with you. I know I've worked with this crystal a couple of times and have had very good results each time, especially when it comes to friendships and needing to help me realize who is good for me and who is not good for me. The next beautiful crystal I have here is the ruby ziastite, and this ruby helps align your heart and root as well as your third eye chakra. It helps us understand negativity and how to overcome it. You guys, look at how beautiful this crystal is here. And I don't know if you guys can see too, I'm trying to not turn it so fast, but it has like a cute little sparkly shimmer to it as well. So this little crystal I've had a lot of tears with, so I definitely recommend, if you guys are needing to heal your heart chakra, to definitely pick up some ruby ziastite, because it is definitely a powerful crystal to work with. One of my most powerful crystals here, and I love it so much, this is my emerald sphere, you guys. A very, very powerful baby right here. The emerald sphere opens your heart chakra. It helps you calm your emotion and provides balance, as well as wisdom, patience, and opens and enhances your psychic abilities. So I definitely recommend, if the emerald is something that you are able to connect with, because this little guy is so powerful and he's adorable as well. Definitely one of my favorite purchases, so I definitely recommend if you are attracted or are being called towards this crystal. Another powerful crystal, and it is also another one of my favorites, is the black tourmaline. So you guys, black tourmaline is used for protection and creates a shield. So I definitely recommend black tourmaline, putting it in every corner of your room as well as your house, because it does create a shield, so it does not allow any form of negativity to enter your space. And it also helps you open your root chakra. I definitely recommend picking up some black tourmaline. This crystal that I have here is a crystal that I was kind of freaked out by, because I saw a face in it. So this is like an eye right here with a nose and then a mouth. I've been like scared from this crystal and I kind of had it hidden away until that I saw the properties for it, and I was like, wow, I could probably get good use out of that crystal. But this is a pink tourmaline, and pink tourmaline connects to the heart chakra, and it brings up energy from the solar plexus to your heart, and this brings calmness and brings light to your heart as well. I definitely recommend picking up some pink tourmaline if you think that you can get some good use out of this crystal. So this next crystal I definitely recommend because of how powerful it is, and this is the crystal lapis lazuli. Now lapis lazuli gives enlightenment and self-awareness. It can also help with confidence, self-knowledge, peace, and bringing in harmony. And this crystal can also prevent psychic attacks as well. So if you guys are creating an altar or doing whatever just to have, I definitely recommend having lapis lazuli. I have a couple of pieces around my altar just in case, so I definitely recommend this very beautiful crystal. This next cool crystal that I have is called ASTROPHYLLITE. ASTROPHYLLITE increases sensitivity of perception and promotes growth and moving forward. This also fills you with energy and motivation. You guys, look how gorgeous this shimmer is here. You can see like the brown and the blues. It's so pretty and is such a cool crystal. I definitely recommend if you feel called towards this crystal, or even just like having it, because the colors that it has is just so gorgeous. Like I'm kind of at a loss for words. I never really took a look at my crystals like underneath like light like this before, and it's actually super pretty. So I definitely recommend this crystal if this is maybe something that you feel pulled towards. This next crystal I actually call the shark tooth, and this is the crystal auralite. Auralite allows the body to relax and removes tension. It tones down anger and raises mindfulness and teaches to think before doing. So I definitely recommend this crystal if this is something that you are interested in. Auralite, it's so pretty. It has purple tones, some white, as well as like orangey blues. So I definitely recommend. Let me see if I can go ahead and get like more zoomed in here for you guys. Look at that. It's so gorgeous. Yes, I definitely recommend Auralite. Okay, so this little crystal here is called the Snowflake Obsidian, and I definitely have worked with this a lot. I actually have a couple of pieces of this guy right here. Snowflake Obsidian provides balance for mind, body, and spirit. And it can also promote intercentering as well as empower isolation and loneliness. So helping you become more comfortable by yourself as well as helping you mind, body, and spirit. So becoming more aligned with your true self. Snowflake Obsidian. Look how gorgeous that is. Those little flakies in there. Super cute. I definitely recommend if this is a crystal that you guys feel pulled towards. The next crystal I have here is the Kamba Jasper, and I have it in an egg shape. Kamba Jasper promotes inner peace, calms the mind, as well as brings in emotional balance, bringing in peace and activates the heart and the root chakra. So definitely a very powerful all-in-one crystal here. I definitely want to make a video on chakras, so that is going to be a future video for me. But if you guys are aware of chakras, Kamba Jasper is definitely a good crystal to work with. So I definitely recommend if you get called towards this beautiful crystal. It also reminds me of a dinosaur egg as well. I think it just is because of the pretty patterns it has on it. But yes, this is definitely a gorgeous crystal. up next we have the crystal domoturite in the heart-shaped. The domoturite helps bring calm, relaxation, harmony, and it encourages confidence as well as staying true to your beliefs. So this is one of I think I only have maybe 5 or 6 heart-shaped crystals. I don't really get called towards the heart shape, mostly spheres and towers, but this is definitely a crystal that has helped me when it comes to my emotions. I find that after doing a lot of research on these crystals, you guys, that a good majority of them help with your emotions and inner strength. So that is what all of my crystals help me with. So domoturite is definitely a good crystal to work with. This crystal right here, another big piece, as I told you guys before, this is the alien heart. So this guy right here is the rainbow fluorite, and rainbow fluorite helps assist, focus, and clears our ways of thinking. This also promotes both mind and body here. So rainbow fluorite is definitely a good crystal to work with. You guys can see the greens, the purples, and the whites in here, as well as some orangey browns. This crystal is definitely a very big size. I got this one off of Etsy. A good majority of my crystals that I get are from Etsy. This is a good crystal to work with. So if you guys feel pulled towards it, I definitely recommend doing some research and seeing if rainbow fluorite is something that will be beneficial for you. The next crystal I have here is in a sphere cut, and it is the mahogany obsidian, a very burnt orange and black colored crystal. This crystal helps release negative energy and stimulates growth. Super cute. I definitely recommend if any of you are feeling pulled towards this crystal. This has definitely helped me with my growth especially, so I definitely recommend. Okay guys, so we are almost coming to a close. We have about 6 crystals left. This beauty right here is jade. So jade is actually a very popular stone in the Asian countries. A fun fact, they would put jade inside the coffins of those who have passed away because they believed that jade would help slow down the process of decay for the body. So jade promotes transformation as well as transforms negative energy into positive energy, which helps us heal. And as we all know, jade brings in some good luck for us. So I definitely recommend putting some jade in your pocket, in your wallet, on an altar, or in the house as well to bring in that positive energy. The next crystal, one of my favorite, is sociolite. Sociolite is a crystal that helps us with our third eye. I have it in the pyramid shape as well as the egg. And sociolite, you guys, a really cool fact, is a crystal that you can use to connect with extraterrestrial energies. So if you guys have an obsession with aliens like I do, and you want to make contact when it comes to messages during your meditation, I definitely recommend sociolite as a crystal because it's just a really cool crystal to look at, and it is also very powerful as well. Sociolite also can help promote intense lucid dreaming. So if you guys are interested, I definitely recommend doing research upon this crystal to see if this is something that you could be able to work with. Another one of my favorite crystals is the labradorite. You guys, I love this labradorite piece because it looks like a little alien. Like, this reminds me of an alien head, and then this is like an alien eye. Super cute. I really love labradorite, and look at the shimmer, is very cute as well. A very powerful little stone. Labradorite is good for protection from inside and out It can help us heal our wounds from within and strengthens the physical, emotional, and spirit part of our life. This stone can also help us sharpen our psychic abilities as well. Definitely like this little crystal because this looks like a little alien. It definitely reminds me of that. And I don't know if you guys can scry also. Scrying is just another way of a psychic like reading almost. So like if you look at something, you can see like images, or you know, you get a message, a download if you will. But when I get crystals, I'm definitely able to scry through them. Like as soon as I saw this piece right here, I was like, oh my gosh, it's a little alien head. So definitely one of my favorite crystals right there. Next up is calcite, and calcite, I have it in the sphere form right here. Calcite is good for amplifying and cleansing energy. It also helps us clear and balance our chakras. So this is definitely a very beautiful sphere. I got lucky with this choice right here. I got this guy off of Etsy as well, and this is just like a little sticker thing that I didn't think I was really able to get rid of that much, but oh well. But yes, this is calcite, a very beautiful crystal, and I definitely recommend if you feel called towards it. Up next, we have sunstone. You guys, this sunstone is so gorgeous. Sunstone is the stone of joy. This cleanses our auras and chakras and also can promote a new way of thinking for us. Look how gorgeous this crystal is. You guys can see like the little copper shimmers almost. It's definitely really powerful, and it is a very beautiful crystal to look at. I have this sitting right next to my bed, so I definitely recommend this crystal if this piques your interest. Okay everyone, so going down to the last two crystals I have here. This is called the green onyx, and look how beautiful this sphere is. This definitely reminds me of a planet as well. Just so beautiful, and it is a very big size as well. Look at all the different colors in here. This almost looks like an insect, like the head right here, and then the eyes right there, and then the neck right here, and the nose. I don't know, it just looks really cool. But the green onyx is good for strength. This helps with strength, willpower, discipline, and it also helps soothe the heart. So if green onyx piques your interest, I definitely recommend looking into it and seeing if this is a crystal that you are able to work with. Last but certainly not least, you guys, I have a moonstone. So moonstone is good for soothing stress, enhancing intuition, and promoting inspiration. It also brings us success and good fortune. So definitely need a little moonstone always. So I definitely recommend this little crystal. Look at all the different colors, you guys. It has a black in here, it has white, some grays, some like brown grayish tones as well. Super powerful little crystal. I also have one of these in my bedroom as well, so I definitely recommend this crystal if this is something that you can see yourself working with. Okay, so how can you cleanse your crystal? Well, a lot of people cleanse their crystals differently, but when it comes to me, I will cleanse my crystals in 3 different ways. Either on full moons, I will cleanse them in sea salt. I literally just put it on sea salt and we'll just move the crystal around it just so it cleanses everything that is attached to it. And then another thing that I do as well is I'll put my crystals on my windowsill and just let the sun soak up all of the energy and to put good energy into it. I will advise you guys though not to allow your crystals to stay too much in the sunlight, or do not allow direct sunlight, because some crystals can fade and some crystals will kind of like like get a little weird if they're in the sun too long. So just make sure that your crystals are not baking in the sun. And then how do you pick your crystals? So you can definitely pick your crystal by going to a crystal store, allow yourself to become grounded and walk through whatever selection there is. And if you feel pulled towards something, you'll know that it's probably most likely meant for you. And you can know if this is meant for you by a quick Google search, because Google is our best friend. And if the properties align with what you are going through or with what you need, then you will know that that crystal is for you. So I know when I go to a crystal store and I ground myself, I will walk through the selection and to see what it is that I need. And I will either feel like a pull towards something, or I will keep my eye on a crystal. Like for example, I went into the crystal store the other day and I picked up a crystal. I was like, okay, I think I want to get that crystal. And then I walked along up and down the aisle to see if there was anything else that I was called towards. But the only thing I could think about was that crystal that I had seen when I first walked in. So that is how you can tell if a crystal is calling towards you. And then always remember, you guys, to cleanse your crystals when you get home. This is super important, especially if you want to go ahead and start working with them. And you can easily cleanse them in the sunlight. You can do it in sea salt, or soak them on a full moon, or what you guys can do if you guys have sage or incense, just whip some sage, whip some incense around the little crystal, clear it. You can say, I do not allow any forms of energy attached to this crystal unless it's mine. So you guys can make the crystal into yours only. And it doesn't really matter if you guys don't have anything, as long as you guys have a pure intention to work with the crystal, as long as it is a true intention from your heart, then that's all you guys really need. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you guys have any crystals, what crystals you guys have. Comment down below your favorite crystals. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.